Blessings, 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 my people. I'm going to be very quick on this one. I'm going to speak a vision. All right. My space on the phone is not, much. It's running out of space. So I'm going to make this very quick. Glory, honor, and praises unto the living God of heaven. Yahweh is the name of God in ancient Hebrew, and Yahushai is the name of his only begotten Son. All right, so I recently received a vision. All right, in a vision, I saw a crowd of people at a particular place, and you know, there was this man that goes by the name Cat. They call him Cat. All right, now this man was buying boards, and there was an utterance in the vision that says the dead is buying boards. The dead man is buying boards. All right, meaning that the visions that the Most High have been, showing about this man Cat, he will crash at the bridge, and it is inevitable. He cannot escape that judgment, So in the vision, he was buying boards, and it was uttered that the dead is buying boards. You know what I'm saying? The dead man is buying boards, meaning he has a short time, all right, for the visions to be fulfilled on him, So he will not be around for too long. All right, so basically, yeah, he was upset when he heard that. He was very upset, and the devil is mad. The devil is upset and exposed. Yeah, this man that believes he can turn his gun on God. All right, this man has been exposed. All right, he has a very short time. He has been in desperate mode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and basically, before certain things were being shown about this man Cat, it was the other one that calls himself Mr. Hype. Right? He was the one that God was increasing omens of death and destruction upon. But then that man, he took away himself from the yard. And basically, the man that is called Cat, his mouth is even more vile than the other one. This man that calls himself Mr. Hype, he uttered that I'll got him with bullet up and so forth and so on. And he's a very prideful man. All of them, all right, all of them. They're prideful, they're proud, ungodly. All right, the next one that is called Sean, all of them, sold outs, yeah, and ungodly people. All right. Now basically in those times, the omens of death and destructions were increasing on him based on the visions that God was sending. Then that man took away himself, and those things started to decrease. It was not until just the other day when he came back doing a lot of things that the Most High has been showing certain things about him. You know what I'm saying? But at first, it was on him where many omens of death and destructions were coming down from God, and basically, he took away himself. And then the man Cat basically, he has uttered some more vile things than the other one. And I would have thought that that man's mouth was more wicked, his tongue is more wicked than the other one. But the man that is called Cat has outdone this man, right? Basically, this man utters proud things extremely. This man is the devil, all right? This man is Satan. All of them are satanic, but this man is Satan, all right? Now, basically, as I have said before, in the vision, it was uttered that the dead is buying boards, all right? The dead man is buying boards, and he was upset about that. The devil had but a short time, and basically, someone was telling him that he's going to go out. He's going to go out. It is destiny, and it is destiny that he's going to go out. And basically, in another part of the vision, I saw him with his ear down, and in the middle of his head top, it was peeled out. You know, that is symbolic to the Most High, you know, bringing destruction upon his head. You know, so his head middle right up here was peeled out. It had no ear, but around these places had ear in the dream. But right here, up here, had no ear. It was a bald spot. Right? So basically, as I've said before, it is symbolic to his destruction, and also it is symbolic to America, because the Most High is going to smite the head of his enemies, and America is the head corporation, all right, of all corporations there be, all right. So basically, yeah, in another scene, in another part of the dream, basically, a morgue van, all right, a funeral home van came and they picked him up. You know, they picked up Cat. You know, they wrapped him in a white sheet and picked him up. And um, they were uttering. Some people came and asked about him, and they told them that the funeral home van is gone with Cat. You know, the one that is called Mr. Hype, that calls himself Mr. Hype, he was informing people that you know, the funeral home van took him away, and also the short one that is called Sean, he was telling others that the funeral home came for shade, right? So basically, that was it. Is there anything else? That was it. The much crowd was drawn at the place, and those things were uttered in the vision. All right. Mhm. That's about it, and I do not have much space on this foot, you know. So yeah, this man is a very stubborn and wicked man. Yeah, he's the most stubborn of all, and is the visions have been more dreadful as it relates to him, because he has been outstanding in his stubbornness and outstanding in his wickedness, right? Even more than the other two. The other two, they have been wicked and they are sold out. Yeah, but this man is number one. The man that is called Cat is extremely satanic. This man is Satan, right? He's extra with his mouth. He's extra, and he's extra in his deeds. He's extra in his wickedness. He's extra in all things, you know, in wickedness, you know. And that is that. These are the things that we speak, that are the Most High shows unto us, all right? So in my wife's vision, you know, he crashed at the bridge and he hit his head, all right? In my son's vision, a bird took away his foot. So most likely it is his left foot that will be taken, because I was hit on my left foot with a car, and the man identified himself as a police officer. And then the Most High sent a vision to my wife that my auntie's foot will be removed because they touched me, all right? And it is written, touch not the Lord's anointed. And so it is. My son also received a vision that my auntie fell from her bed. And then all those visions fulfilled, whereby my auntie fell from the bed, hit her foot. There was an infection. She had poor circulation of blood in the foot. Just like my wife's vision, her foot was amputated. So my auntie lost her foot after they used a police to hit me on my foot. All right, so my auntie's foot was shadowing Shane's foot, that Shane's foot will be taken. So he's going to lose his foot, just like my son's vision. A bird took away his foot. It means his foot is going to pop off in the accident that my wife, you know, saw. What the Most I sent my wife, you know, that he crashed at the bridge, and the people were explaining the things. Basically, in my son's vision, his foot was taken. So at the accident, he will lose his foot. All right. And this is the hand of the Most High coming heavily against him. You know, this man has been extremely extra, as I've said before, even more than the others. Yep, this man is number one. Right. So yes, in this recent vision, oh, also, after I dreamt that he was buying boards, I looked through my window, and on our veranda, I saw boards there. all right, when I got up out of the vision. Yeah, so it is, hey, the I want it is for the elect to know that God is faithful, all right, and our enemies have been doing many things and they don't know that majority of these things that they have been doing, we have been shown them. We are in the future of things even before Satan moved them to act out the things that they do. All right, so many times, some so many times I've told my wife about visions, and then they come and do the wickedness, and we look at each other. We just look at each other knowing that God is powerful. The Lord shows us the future of things. All right, so these men are driven by the devil, driven by Satan. And this man that is called Cat is number one. All right, so the Most High is going to smite him at the bridge. All right, yeah, basically, that is that. Glory and praises unto the living God of heaven. I should mention this vision also again, even though I have spoken it so many times. My wife received a vision saying, Cheche dead, brother dead, dada dead. The woman that uttered the deaths in that vision that my wife received, the woman came at our shop the other day, and basically, when she came after that, Cheche died. And in the vision, it says, Cheche dead, brother dead, dada dead. So who is next? BREDDA is next, which is Cat that crashed in the other vision that my wife received at the bridge, at Singer's Bridge. All right, so he's going to crash right there because he crashed in the vision the Most High showed unto my wife. And in another vision, it was uttered by a lady, Salakia, Cheche dead, brother dead, dada dead. Now, when that lady came the other day, Cheche died. So Cheche is now dead, right? So Cat is next, so the visions have been playing out, and he has been going on with some things that the Most High showed, and even the other one, you understand me? It is, hey, all I can say is glory, honor, praises unto the living God of heaven. God's name will be lifted and high. These visions are told, for those that fear God, love God, can repent and know that there is a God, and there are actually prophets out here that God is speaking through. All right, so the name of God is Yahweh. Very important. The name of God is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahushai. All right, and these visions have been playing out, and I've been telling